Hi everyone, this is a video on TSW symptoms, of how to know the signs if you think you are experiencing TSW. So obviously you've just come off your steroids if you're watching this video, or if you're just intrigued of what the symptoms could be when you do come off steroids, because I kind of went into it expecting things to be a lot better than what I saw online and what other people were experiencing, because I was like, well, I haven't put that much on, and you know, but I underestimated how bad it was going to be honest. So we'll just dive right into it. So the first one is redness, or sunburnt like skin. So I'll put a picture here trying to show what that looks like. So the second one is bone deep itch, or severe itch. So this is where you can't stop scratching because the itch never goes away, and obviously when you're doing this you're destroying the healing and what your body's worked so hard to do, and it's very frustrating. 3 is you can't regulate your temperature. So I still struggle with this now. I love going out in the cold because my body is always so warm, even when it's winter in the UK. I hate having the fire on, I hate having the heating on sometimes. I sleep with 6 ice packs around me because I can't regulate my temperature. And bear in mind, I live in the UK and it's freezing. And I was always so cold before. I used to sit on top of fires, like practically right by the fire, to get all the heat because I was so cold. So I found this really difficult to kind of get used to because my body is just so hot all the time. The 4th one is muscle loss. So I didn't really experience this much, but I do have another condition, so it could like balance it out where I don't feel it as much because I've experienced muscle pain and muscle loss before. But the muscle loss, I found I couldn't really pick anything up. I found my arms really heavy, my legs really heavy to move when it comes to this one, but I'm sure a lot of people experienced this worse than I did. The 5th one is insomnia. So I probably slept for half an hour to an hour at a time for the first 6 months. I could never sleep, and if you can sleep, please do, because that's the best time you can do your healing. It's just I found this very, very difficult. Yeah, I just couldn't sleep. I was just scratching and weeping and crying all night. So yeah, not a look, but you know, it does get better. I sleep throughout the night now, and I wake up probably about once or twice scratching my hand, but nothing like it was. It does get better. Very itchy and tired after eating. So I do have another condition, like I mentioned, but I was fine with those foods because I went to a nutritionist for that other condition before. So I had to be tested again, and most of them kind of turned out that I couldn't eat them because it would make me itch and scratch. So I kind of took out half of my diet because I found that everything that I was eating was causing me to scratch like hell. Like, I couldn't stop scratching. I'd literally get up from eating and go to the bathroom and just scratch. But yeah, just try to have a look at your diet. Try to see what foods are making you more itchy after eating, and drinks. Try to avoid pops or coffee, tea. Try to stick with green tea, water and chamomile. That's what I drink. I don't drink anything else. Or like natural things. Try to avoid fruit juices, especially apple and orange juice. It's full of sugar and it won't help at all. If anything, it'll just make you itch more. So red sleeves. So I think I kind of still have it because this is my normal skin pigmentation, and this is my arm. It was worse than that. It's gone down. Burning / pain. So you can experience pain in your joints. I experienced really bad stomach pains, but again, that could be from my own internal gut issues. But again, eczema is a gut health issue. Skin shedding, still go through this. I have to hoover my bed every day because my skin will literally shed throughout the night and it sheds throughout the day. I don't know how much skin I've vacuumed up in the past like year, and I think it's like 18 months. 18 months I think in total, vacuuming up my skin. It's not, I'm just used to it now, but if this was like when I first started this, I would not be laughing about it. It's just, I have to find the humour in things, so here we are. Weeping skin / ooze, this has been one of my main symptoms. I found this one of the hardest symptoms to cope with. When I first experienced weeping, obviously I wasn't used to it, this has never happened to my body before. I was changing my tops about 6 times a day because after an hour or two, my tops would be that wet from the fluid that was coming out of my body. And I found when I was weeping, I was crying as well because I was that tired and I was just like, I can't catch a break. Depression! Do I need to say any more? Yeah, that one's not fun. Anxiety. Human interaction, that's really scary. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there. Stress. One of the main causes of skin conditions is stress. Bad headaches. It could have been from lack of sleep. I tried to meditate as much as I could, and I used to put meditations on at night to try and make me go to sleep, and sometimes they'd work, other times they didn't. Fatigue. Most of the time, the first couple of months I'd stay in my bed. Like, my body was that fatigued that I just couldn't really do anything. Elephant skin. So I experienced this on my chest as well. I experienced this on my thighs, on my back, and on the sides of my waist, and also on my hands. So everywhere but on my hands has healed and it's back to normal, or normal-ish skin. So elephant skin is basically when the skin thickens, so like this, or like that there, or on my knuckles, for example, because my hands are normally very much smaller. Even though these are a bit swollen as well, you can see the difference in how, you know, different this is to this. And I also have it a little bit on this one, but not nearly as much as this. Hair loss. As you can tell, luckily for me, I never lost my hair. Touch wood when I say that. Yeah, I never lost my hair, and I'm very thankful that I didn't, but a lot of people do lose their hair, especially if they get it in their scalp. So I can't really say much on this, but personally I didn't, but a lot of people can do. Sensitivity of the skin, or hypersensitivity of the skin. So I experienced this. It's like water on the skin. So every time I wash my hands get extremely itchy, and if I don't put pseudocreme on them or a Bowman's cream, I will literally itch them to shreds. And then appetite changes or weight loss. I experienced weight loss at the very beginning. I wouldn't really eat much, and then I'd go into eating a lot, where I'd gain a lot of weight, and then I'd lose a lot of weight again. And then I'm in a period right now, since the new year, where I haven't been eating much and I've lost weight again. And then the last one that I've got is swelling. So I experienced swelling on my face. If you look at the other video that I have done, my face on, I think this side, hang on, yes, this side was out like this. My eyes were very swollen. I experienced swelling on like my chest area here, on my hands. My hands are normally very much smaller than this. But I hope this was helpful. I hope you're not going through it because it's not fun at all. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave some comments below or video suggestions, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.